Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your TNA Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode number 1880. We are 120 episodes away from 2000. 20 episodes away from 1,900 episodes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day. I had a wonderful, blessed day. I just got finished watching TNA Impact, and also we got finished watching Rate and Rave. We had Dan from House of Rebellion, the Marks podcast. An honor to have him on. I mean, he has a lot of fun. He's got a sense of humor, and had a great time despite the voice being where it's at right now. It was Jekyll and hiding all this week. In fact, it was worse yesterday, but it got a little bit better today. I'm kind of hoping that I kind of hoping it gets better. I'm probably going to pick up some ice cream on the way home from work tomorrow. And, something to soothe the throat a little bit. So we'll see what happens there. And, like I said, it's been one of those things where you just, I feel like, I think it's about time to use my inside voice more often. A little calm and everything else. Smooth jazz radio DJ, as my good friend Chayton said, and I'll take that as a compliment. Why not? It's about time I sound more relaxed than usual. So, got the lovely Harley Cameron on my shirt. She's facing Toni Storm tomorrow. My two favorite ladies going at it again. I love it. So, let's talk about let's talk about Impact and what happened. Moose, the X Division champ, kicking off at Impact in Fayetteville, North Carolina, addressing the crowd there about being the greatest X Division champion, and he's going to try to prove that because this is the final show before a final resolution tomorrow. So so that's what's going to happen. And Cody Deaner interrupts Moose and decided to challenge him to a matchup. And Moose is so confident he could beat Cody Deaner, he puts the X Division title on the line. As Moose went one-on-one with Cody Deaner, and Moose ended up retaining the title. And so he'll be facing Kushida for that title tomorrow. Gia Miller, I'll tell you what, Gia Miller, if you see her outside of TNA, she used to manage Ace Austin, but now she turned against Ace Austin at an event that cost him a championship, and I forget the name of the event, but she cost him and joined up with Mads Kruger and Madman Fulton. I think she created a monster team that she's managed, and I'll tell you one thing right now, I think Gia Miller, she's an interviewer right now in Impact, but outside she's a manager, and I'll tell you one thing, she's one to look out for. Anyways, Gia Miller interviewed Tasha Steelz in First Class about taking on the team of Joe Hendry, Nick Nemeth, and Masa Slamovich in the matchup, and they said they're going to win the matchup and beat them. Mike Santana was cutting a promo, but then the Northern Armory interrupt him, and, I think Mike Santana knows what's next, and Mike Santana, confronts Josh Alexander, so that could be a matchup worth watching when that matchup does happen. Xia Brookside took on Rosemary, and Rosemary did go one-on-one. Did pick up the victory, but Xia Brookside, Rosemary was about to continue to attack Xia Brookside till Jordan Grace came to Brookside's aid. In fact, Jordan Grace will go one-on-one with Rosemary tomorrow at Final Resolution. Gia Miller interviewed Ace Austin, and it seems like Ace Austin is not very happy with Trent Seven. Got into Trent Seven's face, and they'll face off tomorrow at Final Resolution. And then the System addressing, in fact, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards addressed the Hardys as they go for a tables matchup for the tag team titles. JDC addresses Leon Slater, and they're going to go one-on-one on Final Resolution. Moose addresses Kushida, and As you know, you know what? Here's the funny part. I get to interact with 3 members of the system. The Alicia and Eddie Edwards at the Teddy Goods final match event back in September, and we interviewed Moose and Rant and Rave earlier this year, like the beginning of this year. So what a way to go, right? PCO and Sammy Callahan took on Hammerstone and Jake Sumpton, and Hammerstone decided to use a steel chair on PCO, earning PCO and Sammy Callahan picked up the victory by disqualification. But then the 23 struck against 23 is just a number. It's just a number. Playing mind games with Sammy and PCO. We don't know who this 23 person is. Is it a group? Is it a person that's got a vendetta against Sammy Callahan? We don't know. This 23 is a mystery and a half. So we'll find that out in the long run. Danny Luna took on Heather by Elegance. George Iceman got involved, but the referee caught him. He gets ejected. But Ash by Elegance got involved during the match again. But then Jody Threat during the match decided to take down Ash by Elegance. Danny Luna took advantage against Heather by Elegance, and Danny Luna ended up winning the match. That's the way it is. So, 6-person tag match finally happened. Joe Hendry, Nick Nemeth, the world champ, TNA Knockouts world champ, Monster Slamovich teaming up with them against First Class, AJ Francis, Casey Navarro, and Tasha Steelz. As you know, AJ Francis is got a TNA World title shot against Nick Nemeth tomorrow, while Tasha Steelz is having a Knockouts title shot against Monster Slamovich. And Nick Nemeth picked up the victory for his team, him, Hendry, and Slamovich. But then Francis decided to attack both Hendry and Nemeth after the matchup. Steelz decided to attack Slamovich. And then Francis decided to attack Nick Nemeth, trash-talking Nick Nemeth and choke slamming him twice, and holds up his title. The TNA World title, thinking he's going to be the champion tomorrow night. So, again, you get to excuse my voice, a little bit on the sore side, but it's been a long day. It's been a long week so far. We're almost at the end of this week, which I'm very, very happy about, and we shall see what the story is. As you know, the Saturday night's main event, I believe AEW Collision will occur. Let me just give me a second here so I can. I'm going to check the local TV guy, local listings, because I know there's a lot going on Collision. Give me a second here, folks. I'm going to check out what the heck is going on here. No, wait. Give me a second here. What the heck? Give me a second here. It's taken a very long time, Give me a second here. All right. Free TV channels. Let me try this again. Hold on. Let me try this again, local TV guy. All right, here we go. Okay, give me a second here. Okay. Let me see. Standard cable. Okay. All right. Let's see. Saturday. Alright, let's see what the story is. With Collision. I'm going to go down here. Let's see what we got. Alright, looks like the same thing is going to happen. Yeah, inside the NBA and all that. Okay. TNT Collision, okay. Let's go up. Mm-hmm. There's WWE Saturday Night's main event, so that's on channel 10. So, all right. So, yeah, so both shows are going to go on that day. So, I'm going to do some double dipping here and see how I'm going to pull this off. And we shall see what, we'll see what happens. So, we're going to have a little bit of fun with that. Sorry about that. Man, I really hate the fall and winter, but I'll manage to get through. I still have a voice, which is a good thing. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Tomorrow, we're going to play some Bullseye. Hopefully, I will win. I was successful in Press Your Luck today. Awesome time. Also, yeah. It was great. It was a great day for me. It was a good day to fight the voice. And I got my tree set up. You want to see the tree again? There it is. Beautiful tree, isn't it? It's a beautiful tree. Gotta love it. All right, thank you for tuning in. And I will see you on tomorrow's episode of the show. 1881, play some Bullseye. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.